Good morning, friends. Welcome to Take Two for this Thursday, the 17th of October, 2019. I'm Jeannie. I'm so glad you decided to come along for the ride this morning. Well, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about little changes. Now, sometimes we make big changes in our life, obviously, and sometimes we make just little changes. But I have found that when we make little changes, it can really affect us sometimes in a big way. It's a little change with a big effect. Like, for example, in recent days, I changed one of my service providing businesses. I don't want to say what it was, but, it could be anything from like your cable provider to your insurance provider to your just anything like that. And so we made not a major change, we made a little change. We just went from one to another. And the reason why was because it was going to be saving us money and giving us better service. And just making that little change was sort of, how can I explain it? It made a big difference because I went away from this, making this change, and I went away from it feeling very satisfied because it was going to be a beneficial thing to us. Sometimes you just make little changes, like, for example, like I went and had my hair cut the other day, you might have noticed, and the girl took like 2 inches off, which was, I guess it was kind of a big change, but it really was not that much. It was just a little change, but it made me feel so good when I got done. And I walked out of the salon. I said, "Stacy, you did a great job. Thank you so much." She said, "Not too short?" And I said, "No, it'll grow back, but it's fine." That little change did something to just boost me up and make me feel better. It's amazing that when you do some little changes, it can have a big effect in the sense that it could help you beneficially, but it could also just make you feel good inside. I have a friend who she finds different ways to drive to work all the time. This is quite funny because she works in a job that is quite mundane. She actually works on an assembly line and does the same exact thing time after time after time for 8-hour shift every single day. She just keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's extremely repetitious and boring. So to spice things up for herself, here's what she does. She starts when she starts her day, when she goes out the door, trying to find a different way to get to the same place every single day. She says, well, if I go 3 blocks this way and make the turn, instead of going 2 blocks, I'll get there also. Maybe I'll cut off a few feet or a half a mile or whatever it is. And she tries different ways. And that, to her, breaks up the monotony of doing the same thing over and over and over again, because she knows when she clocks in, she's going to sit in that assembly line and do the same thing all day long. So she tries to do little changes. Then there are those who are completely, totally, and absolutely opposed to any kind of change in their life. I'll give you an example. My friend Shelley shops solely at Walmart. That's the only place she will shop. Well, I must admit, groceries wise, it is most of the time more economical than shopping at some of the bigger chains like Publix or Winn-Dixie or what have you. But I know that she really, really loves this particular type of salad dressing. And it's about 20 cents cheaper at Walmart than it would be at, say, Winn-Dixie. So here's what happened. I said, "Shelley, that special kind of salad dressing you like, it's on sale at Winn-Dixie. Buy one, get one free." And I said, "So you should go ahead and snatch a few." And she said, "I shop at Walmart." And I said, "Oh, I understand that." She said, "No, Winn-Dixie's too expensive." I said, "Okay, overall, I guess some of the things you buy, and what is it? That's true. And this salad dressing is probably more expensive at Winn-Dixie by about 20, 25 cents. But you're buying one and getting one free. So it's worth the extra quarter if you're going to get 2. And she said, "No, I don't shop there. It's too expensive. I only shop at Walmart. It's cheaper." And there was just no way of convincing her that she didn't have to do her entire grocery shopping there. Just run into Winn-Dixie, get your salad dressing for a buy one, get one free, and get out of Dodge. But she just wouldn't do it because she was set in her ways. She did not like change. There's a lot of people out there who won't change. They don't like change. They refuse to accept change even when it's in their best interest. You know, sometimes we are forced to change. We say, I'll never leave my neighborhood. I'll never leave my city. I'll never do that. I'll never, 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 never. And then the company you're working for goes belly up and you don't have a job anymore. And guess what? You're forced to leave there and go other places. Or a hurricane comes through. Look at what happened to New Orleans with Hurricane Katrina. Look what happened at the Gulf Coast with Hurricane Michael a year ago. People were forced to leave their homes or leave their jobs that didn't exist anymore. They had to have change. It's sad when change happens that way. So what I'm saying is this. Listen to me carefully, boys and girls. Be open to change, because sometimes change is inevitable. Change is something you absolutely have no choice in the matter. And if you are open to the fact that maybe life is going to change once in a while, then you won't be hit so hard with the idea of having to change. Now, go out and be a blessing to somebody today. You know, you may end up being the only one who is. And one way you might change in your day today is by being a blessing to someone you've never blessed before. That might be a little change that will go a long way and bless many, many people around you. Okay, you hearing what I'm saying? Don't forget, here's a change you could have in your life. If you've never subscribed to my YouTube channel, now's the time to do it. JeanneSigler. Hit the subscribe button, hit that little notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I post another Take Two. Change, it's inevitable. Be open to it, because you never know when you're going to have to change. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for my Unsung Hero of the Week. You have a wonderful Thursday, everybody. I love you. Bye-bye.